have our pastor, Artist Jay Buford, and First Lady Sharetta Buford. Here's a look into upcoming events and worship opportunities. The One Church education team would like to take our kids to experience the Free STEM Festival, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math. The festival will transform the streets of downtown Greenville into a world filled with extreme science shows and much more. This event will be taking place April the 6th from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. So if you are interested in your child attending the event or would like to be a volunteer, please log on to our website at www.1sc.online for more information. But the deadline to register is March 31st. Our pastor will be hitting the road and telling people about how good our God is. And he wants to invite his partner in crime to join him, you. Here are his upcoming dates and locations. On Wednesday, March the 27th at 6:30 p.m., Pastor will be preaching at Royal Baptist Church in Anderson, South Carolina. And on Sunday, March the 31st at 4 p.m., Pastor will be heading down to St. Paul AME Church in Lancaster, South Carolina. It's time to take your vocal ability from the privacy of your own car to here at One Church. Do you have a vocal gift or a passion for music? Can you play an instrument? If so, the One Church Music Department wants you. Our music department is having an open call for all singers and musicians. Simply text the word music to 864-319-3190 to indicate your interest. The fourth Sunday in each month is designated Building Fund Sunday. A second offering will be taken up that will go towards One Church's efforts to acquire its own worship facility. And every little bit counts. So every fourth Sunday, come prepared with a special offering towards our efforts. The One Church Intercessory Prayer Team will be meeting on March the 26th at 6:30 p.m. at Easley First Baptist Church in room 204 above the music suite. And that concludes our announcements for this week. We want to thank you again for spending a portion of your weekend with us. And we want to encourage you to stay up to date 24/7, 7 days a week by checking out our social media platforms, by following us on Instagram and Twitter, and liking us on Facebook. Because, well, we already like you first. And don't forget, we have a website at www.1sc.online. And for our first-time guests, our pastor and first lady would love to meet you and personally thank you for joining us for church services today. And we hope to see you again here at One Church, where we are changing lives to change the world.
Get ready to recharge at the Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship International Conference 2019, July 2nd through 4th in the beautiful Gaylord Opryland in Nashville, Tennessee. Join presiding Bishop Joseph W. Walker III, Dr. Stephanie Walker, founding Bishop Paul S. Morton Sr., Overseer Deborah B. Morton, Bishop Liston Page, Dr. Janet Floyd, Dr. Todd Hall, Pastor Keon Henderson, Bishop Ed Stevens Jr., and many more. Go higher in your faith, family, fitness, and finances through various workshop services, specialized leader shift courses, and empowerment seminars designed to propel you into the overflowing life God's ordained for you. Don't wait. Register today when you visit fullgospelconference.org.
Amen, amen, amen. Can we put our hands together for Jesus on this Sunday morning? How happy we are to be in the house of the Lord. Listen, there are a couple of announcements that we're going to share with you this morning that are important to us, and so we want to make sure that you are aware of those things. As we did here, our second offering on today will be for our building fund. So as that second one comes around, do know that the second offering is specifically for the building fund, and so you can prepare for that. Listen, we are expanding our leadership and our servant leader groups here at One Church, and we're needing your help. We're needing your help. We are beginning for 1 month long to receive nominations for persons that you may feel that you you would love to see elevated and utilized and ordained for the office of deacon here at One Church. And so beginning on today through for about 3 or 4 more Sundays, we are receiving open nominations for deacon. This is what you need to do. It's a simple form that we want you to fill out. It is digital because part of when we founded, we said we want to be able to begin to move towards being a more green congregation. So we don't want everything to always have to be on paper. So if you have your cell phones, and you are able to text, if you have your cell phones and you're able to text, we want you to use our church info number. You want to text the word deacon. Text the word deacon. You don't have that for me. Text the word deacon to 864-319-3190. Text the word deacon. Now let me give you a disclaimer. If you are a savvy texter and you like to and you have a signature that automatically comes up on your text messages, for this, I do need you to disable your signature feature. Just because of the platform does not recognize signatures, they think it is a part of the word code. So disable your signatures. And if you text that number, you should receive a text back, and it'll tell you to click this link in order to nominate someone for the office of deacon. So that will direct you to the website. Listen, if you don't want to use the text and you just want to go straight to the website, you can do that as well. On our website, under the resources tab, if you click on the resources tab, one of the drop downs you will see is the drop down for deacon nomination. And so it will guide you through that. We just ask for a couple of quick things. We want your name as the nominator. We want your phone number. Then we want the person you are nominating, the nominee, the person that you are thinking or wanting to serve as a deacon, their phone number and the reason you see something in them, the reason you feel they will be a good deacon here at One Church. And so we told you that a lot of things that we are rolling out over the next coming weeks to expand our service and leadership here as a church, to be able to better meet our congregational needs. And as God is poising and positioning us and moving us to different avenues and spaces, we want you to do that. So I think you have the number 864-319-3190. Text the word deacon to that. Now, on this Wednesday, you did hear announced we are going down to Anderson, South Carolina at the Royal Missionary Baptist Church once again for their Wednesday in the Word, their final Wednesday of every month, the last Wednesday of every month. We're going. Some of you, you need directions, and so if you need directions, text the word drive. That same number, text the word drive, and it will send you the address. And if you have a smartphone, you should be able to click on that address, and it will open up whatever maps program that you use and guide you to the church in that manner. Amen. Amen. Drive. We've used this number before. We've used this before. Some of you already been trying to. The system notified me, and you've been telling you about Spartanburg, our last engagement in Spartanburg. But on this Wednesday, we will be here. We will be in Anderson. Then on next Sunday at 4 o'clock p.m., I believe it is, 3 or 4 o'clock p.m., we're going to go over to Lancaster, South Carolina, and then once we wrap up this month, we'll talk to you about some other engagements we have coming up here locally as well as around the state. Amen. Amen. We hope you're able to get that.